Today we're diving deep into two of the most talked about cameras in the Nikon lineup, the Nikon Z6 III and the highly anticipated Nikon Z8 II. One is here right now and redefining what a mid-range mirrorless camera can deliver. The other is surrounded by speculation and hype, with the potential to reshape Nikon's professional offerings. So, should you grab what's available today, or wait for what could be Nikon's next big leap? Let's break it down. Nikon Z6 II, the here and now Z6 III, isn't just a mild refresh. Nikon has taken their mid-tier mirrorless formula and reinvented it, introducing a brand new sensor design. Instead of a traditional backside illuminated sensor, Nikon has gone with something unique, the partially stacked CMOS sensor. That might sound like a small detail, but it's actually a big deal. Fully stacked sensors, like what you find in flagship bodies such as the Z8 and Z9, are usually expensive. By stacking only parts of the chip, Nikon found a sweet spot. You get faster readout speeds, reduced rolling shutter, and impressive video capabilities, but without paying flagship prices. The result? Bursts shooting up to 14 frames per second with a mechanical shutter, or 20 frames per second using electronic shutter, all in RAW with deep buffer performance. For video shooters, the Z6 III records 6K at 600 in Nikon's Orion 5.4K at 60p in H.265, putting it at the top of its class for hybrid creators. Autofocus has also stepped up. The same subject detection and 3D tracking from Nikon's flagships have trickled down here, making it easier to lock onto fast-moving subjects. Add a fully articulating LCD screen and a crisp 5.76 million EVF, and it's clear Nikon built this camera with modern creators in mind. At around $2,500, the Z6 III delivers tremendous value. It's ideal for wedding photographers, event shooters, YouTubers, and anyone who needs speed and quality without breaking the bank. Of course, it's not flawless. Some early users have noticed slightly reduced dynamic range and lifted shadows compared to competitors, and there are occasional more issues with fine patterns. But overall, the positives far outweigh these small trade-offs. Nikon Z8 II, the future of pro mirrorless. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the rumored Nikon Z8 II. The original Z8 was already a groundbreaking camera, essentially a compact Z9. So expectations for the follow-up are sky-high. Rumors point toward internal 8K at 60 frames per second, which would leapfrog the Z8's 8K 3OP. Even more exciting, Nikon is said to be working on new cooling solutions, possibly using advanced heat dissipation materials like graphene to allow unlimited 8000 recording without external fans. For video creators, that's huge. It could position the Z8 II not just as a competitor to cinema cameras, but as a true replacement for many productions. And if Nikon delivers oversampled 4K 12OP, we're talking about buttery smooth, ultra-sharp slow-motion video straight from an 8000 sensor. On the still side, speculation suggests up to 30 frames per second RAW shooting with full autofocus and auto exposure. Plus features like pre-capture, where the camera starts recording frames before you even press the shutter. That would be a game changer for wildlife and sports photographers who can't afford to miss the decisive moment. Paired with a 45-megapixel stacked sensor, the Z8 II would offer incredible resolution, speed, and dynamic range, perfect for large prints, heavy cropping, or commercial work where detail is non-negotiable. Two different machines. Even though both cameras share the Z-mount ecosystem, their target users are very different. Z6 III 24 megapixels, optimized for speed, efficiency, and low-light performance. File sizes stay manageable, making it great for weddings, events, and hybrid creators who don't want to deal with massive storage requirements. Z8 II 45 megapixels, designed for professionals who need the highest resolution, blazing burst speeds, and uncompromising video options. Perfect for wildlife shooters, sports photographers, and filmmakers working with 8K workflows. Choosing the right tool at the end of the day, this isn't about which camera is better. It's about which one fits your workflow. The Z6 III offers incredible hybrid flexibility at an approachable price, and its innovative sensor technology makes it one of the most exciting mid-range cameras we've seen in years. For the majority of creators, it's probably more than enough. The Z8 II, if it lives up to the rumors, could could push the limits of what a professional hybrid camera can do, especially for video. But it will likely come at nearly double the cost. So the real question is, do you need a powerful, versatile workhorse today? Or are you willing to wait and pay more for what could be Nikon's most advanced mirrorless camera yet? Either way, Nikon has accomplished something remarkable. The Z6 III democratizes advanced tech, while the Z8 II is expected to raise the ceiling for professionals. Together, they give creators options, and in today's fast-moving industry, having the right tool for your creative vision might just be the biggest win of all. Would you like me to stretch this script further into a full 20-minute video by adding sections like comparisons to Sony, Canon equivalents, sample use case scenarios, weddings, sports, filmmaking, wildlife, gear recommendations to pair with each camera, so it flows more naturally across a long YouTube video?